Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. All out there with Hayward. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
The Hawks working the ball around to the inside. Here's Hunter. Sinks that one from the post. Hunter's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Hawks.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Bridges finds Hayward. Ball against Young for the 3. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now, here is Young. Last time out, he had 13 points. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
That free throw good from Young.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And so Young nails them both.
Well, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Back to Plumlee, beyond the arc. And no good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Young, here we go. Collins. Bridges with the board.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Washington kicks to Bridges. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. The pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now Hayward. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Passes it to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rozier against Young. Down low. Here's Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Collins, good.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Hayward outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins. You know, Chris, thinking about Gordon Hayward, that devastating leg injury he suffered in 2017 comes to mind. But we got to credit him for fighting his way back and still being an impactful player.
Yeah, that injury could have ended his career, but Hayward is a warrior. I mean, someone that doesn't quit, and because of his strong mentality, he continues to impress.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Hayward. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now, here is Young. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Rozier against Young. Rozier kicks to Hayward. The baseline J. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, this kind of hustle means a lot to Washington's teammates. It's why they enjoy playing with him.
Rozier against Young. Pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Young's shot is off. It's stolen by Capella. The kick out to Young. Rozier with the steal. Hunter with it. Bridges covering. Young's shot is good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
6'6" Bogdanovic has the height to throw it down.
Hornets trail by 5. Hayward outside. He kicks to Plumlee. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. No good on his first attempt of the game. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know, the ball movement was lacking. And you know, things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Now Rozier, after the missed 3 from John Collins.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Terry Rozier. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Dishes it to Collins. Back to Young. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges against Hunter. Hayward outside. The shot will not fall. Hunter with some nice defense. Stolen by Washington. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. A disappointing result.
And here's a look at some numbers for LaMelo Ball. Hayward on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Got that one up quick. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Well, I love how quick Bridges makes decisions, including when he should look to shoot as soon as he catches it.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got 10 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
Hornets trail by 7. Now, here's Rozier. No points in the game yet for him. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Kelly Oubre comes in for Plumlee. And Bouknight comes in for Gordon Hayward. Oubre, no one around him. It's three-pointers off the mark. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 16-7 run. Young in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter on the wing. They get the rebound. Capella, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
4-3, Oubre. Rebound, Atlanta. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think that separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Here's Bouknight following the basket by Trae Young. The shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And Gallinari throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And the Hornets call time here. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
So for the Hawks, Kevin Huerter comes in for Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Charlotte also making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Ish Smith in for Terry Rozier. Now here's Bouknight. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Young. To the middle. It's deflected. Bridges with it, and guarded by Capella. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks leading by 13. Williams kicks to Young. Tries to save it, and the three off target.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Drives to the hoop. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Hornets trail by 15. Smith outside. The pass to Bouknight. The shot from the low post is good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Young with the ball. 14 points for him. Outside Williams. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 16.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Smith the pass to Bridges. Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded by Williams. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
And Young kicks to Capella. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And here is Bouknight. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
Now, here is Gallinari. Young from outside. They get it back. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his 3rd basket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wright comes in for Young. Smith finds Oubre. To the paint, here's Bridges. Another shot, and scoring with the play inside is McDaniels.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Bridges against Williams. Passes it to Herter. And here's Gallinari. Over Smith. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Smith surveying the D. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bouknight, no good. The Hawks leading by 18. Now Williams. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Bouknight. Five to shoot. The tray. He doesn't hit that one. Three-pointer right, and no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Jawan Wright is out there with Williams. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. They get it again. The kick out to Wright. It's up a 3. Bouknight with the rebound. Charlotte shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Williams dishes to Wright. Pass to Gallinari. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
Pass the ball. Back to Smith. Oubre against Williams. Here's Bouknight. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't say one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. I can give you a list, though, and I'll try to make it quick. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go to Spider-Man up there in Utah. You could take me down to Giannis and Milwaukee. I want to see the Greek Freak. I mean, should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
First one falls for him.
He's kind of a jack of all trades. I mean, right? He gives you solid all-around play on a consistent basis.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Charlotte, Plumlee, he's checked in for McDaniels. Gordon Hayward comes in for Bouknight. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ish Smith. And so Wright kneels both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Ball. Plumlee in the post. Gallinari on him. Great open look there. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
The pass to Collins. Right outside. Back to Collins. Plumlee with some nice D.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Rozier looking around. Ball, the pass to Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Herter drains the three-pointer. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 22.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now Hayward. After the missed 3 from Cam Reddish, Hayward is doubled. Passes it to Rozier. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wright dishes to Bogdanovich. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball, no good. The Hawks leading by 22. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Hunter. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen by Ball. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Hayward can hit. And it's Wright with the ball for the Hawks. Here's Collins, and he makes good on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Rozier. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hayward. The kick out to Rozier. Charlotte no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Hunter against Ball. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Wright. And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
On defense, the Hawks. Rozier, the pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Hayward outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the three ball is good. Ball's got 6.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward, with good awareness, finds the open man.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. And stolen by Hayward. Over Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Charlotte's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Rozier with the ball. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And here is Rozier. And the pass to Ball. Offensive rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Collins. His last outing, 16 points for him. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Now, Ball. Pass to Rozier, looking to end the run. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Capella against Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Charlotte has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Throws it up high. And then Washington with the dunk.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. On its way from Hunter for 2. Here's Capella. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Ball against Hunter. Here's Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. McDaniels, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Bridges comes in for Ball. Bouknight, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Smith subbed in for Terry Rozier. And he sinks the second. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Kicks it to Collins. Hunter on the wing. No good on the triple. Charlotte's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Williams against Smith. Down low, Plumlee, and he converts the layup.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And it's Young, that time on the assist from Capella. Capella's got his third assist on the night. And so here's Charlotte. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Book night, no good.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Young passes to Capella. He kicks to Williams. In the corner, it's Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Collins, no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Hunter. Oubre's checked in for the Hornets. .107 left in the first half of basketball. And the rejection by Collins.
Still looking for his first points of the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead.
Hornets with the rebound.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. This one for 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams can't hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And Capella sends it back. Smith for 3. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Atlanta running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. It's James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
We got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. There's way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to attack.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Setting the floor for the Hornets, Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. Hayward out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. The Hawks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovic is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Now here's Ball. Good work defensively by Capella. Ball's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
A terrific, versatile scorer. Once Bogdanovic gets hot, he stays assertive and on the attack.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one drops. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Here is Hayward following the bucket by the Hawks. And it's Ball in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Now, here is Young. 21 points in the game. Here's Bogdanovic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bogdanovic so solid at making defenders feel uneasy. He knows how to get them to foul him, too.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
An all-around threat with a promising future. Bogdanovic has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Bridges outside. Hayward looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Ball. The 3. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Young passes to Capella. It's good. That's 10 points for Clint Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Hayward kicks to Plumlee. Ball, the bounce pass. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovic against Hayward. It's Young on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ball against Young. Ball dishes to Plumlee. Hayward up top. To the right side. Clock at 4. And it's Washington missing. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Young against Plumlee. And Young kicks to Collins. For 3, Hunter. Plumlee with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Now, here is Young. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Washington, and the basket is good. Washington's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you see fours like Washington all over the floor. The easiest shot, though, is normally inside.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And, Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Now Hayward. After the missed 3 from John Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Stolen by Washington. Here is Hayward. Inside. Bridges passes to Washington. And he comes up with the deuce. Washington's got 10 points in the game.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Young up top. He's covered by Washington. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Washington, that's good.
Well, at the arc, Washington can be so dangerous. Focuses his shot and just drills it.
Here's Young following the 3 by Charlotte. Passes to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. They need this one. That shot off. Plumlee with some nice D. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for John Collins. And it's DeLon Wright in for Bogdanovich. Charlotte also making some changes. Kelly Oubre comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Rozier in for Gordon Hayward. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 6. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, it's clear that Rozier has a lot of talent. I mean, now the next step is seeing him become a better distributor.
Good on the second free throw. So it's the Hawks now. Wright with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. And here is Rozier. He's got 7. Oubre outside. A second chance effort. Plumlee, no luck. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Wright, the pass to Reddish. That shot off the mark.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Herter's checked in. McDaniels checked in for Charlotte. And here's Charlotte. They've scored 10 straight. Rozier, the pass to Oubre. Driving the lane and finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Right outside. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. And Herter gets it to go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, you talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And the Hornets with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. Rozier, the pass to Washington. Over Young. And it's Washington missing.
Nice work to get good position inside. He just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
Young against Rozier. Pass to Herter. Three-pointer Wright. Buries the long-range jumper. Wright's got 5 now.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Smith, the pass to Oubre. Knocks it loose. Here's Herter. He's got 7, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bouknight, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Smith against Wright. And stolen by Wright. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Gallinari outside. Pass to Reddish. It's right on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Smith, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Smith. Rebound by the Hawks. Reddish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, Wright. 8 points for him. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bouknight's got 4 rebounds in this game. To halt the run. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Basket counts. Oubre's got 7 points in the game. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The pass to Reddish. Back to Wright. Williams against Rozier. Williams can't hit.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Now here's McDaniels. Gallinari covering. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Reddish. And rebounded by McDaniels.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's Wright after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. In the corner, Herter with it. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's stolen by Reddish. Williams passes to Wright, shoots over Bouknight, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Charlotte shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Smith dishes to McDaniels. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They throw good, Lou Williams.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's the fast break. Here's Wright. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. So it's the Hornets now. Smith on the wing. Can they get it? Cans it from downtown. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open teammate.
Back to Williams. Right outside. Here's Herter. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Ish Smith. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Now here's Bouknight. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. Five seconds left in the third quarter. Oubre can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Okongwu, Lou Williams out there with Wright. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Reddish in at the three. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he makes the first. And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jang with the ball. And here is Williams. Down low. And finished off by Jang.
And slick pass by Williams off the pick and roll, breaking up the D and just creating for his teammate.
The Hornets shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Rozier against Williams. Here's Bouknight. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Jang, the pass to Wright. It's stolen by Jones. And here is Bouknight. He's guarded by Williams. Lots of room. And the Hornets miss again.
Just the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Takes it inside and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, buddy.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Ball's checked in for the Hornets. And so he hits both. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the Hornets miss again.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Williams.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Carey passes to Bouknight. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside Williams. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. To the middle. And Jang gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Here's Ball. Bouknight passes to Carey. Martin wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jones against Williams. Passes it to Jang. Here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reddish. Kept alive. Great D that time from Martin.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hornets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Driving inside. They grab their own miss. There's Ball with the 3. No good that time.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Williams kicks to Zhang. No good with the triple. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bouknight. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Atlanta's shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Jang finds Wright. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Ball. Here's Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jalen Johnson. And that one falls for Jones. Trae Young, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Washington's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Atlanta's shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Wright looking around. The kick out to Young. The feed to Wright. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Misses the 3. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Martin. Here's Carey, defended by Young. A nice shot by Carey. Carey's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Young. You sometimes hear people say games are called too closely. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm just in the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but you need to be more consistent.
And it's Washington missing. The Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Young against Ball. Right side. Another three for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
The Hornets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Martin goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got his first 2 points. The Hawks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. High post Young. Washington's on him, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Oubre's checked in for the Hornets. Smith comes in for Ball. Young from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And stolen by Jang. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Smith after the basket by Atlanta. Feeds it to Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And it's right with the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Smith, and the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Clock at 6. Oubre passes to Carey. Back to Oubre. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Young. Now the pass to Herter. Patton coming off the assist from Young.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Carey. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Carey. He tries for 3. That one doesn't go. Atlanta's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Out left to the wing. Going inside. That one goes. Count it. Herter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin, we're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but let me tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And thinking about the energy that Oubre plays with, always, Chris, very active on the floor.
Yeah, and that's something that is always out there for Oubre. Even if his shot is off, he's still a spark plug for this team. Something that endears you to your teammates. You know, a long 3 and D type. Players like Oubre, they are in high demand in the NBA.
Pass to Okongwu. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Two.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. Johnson for three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his fifth rebound in this one. Smith, the pass to Carey. Yes, that goes in. Atlanta's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Smith against Young. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu kicks to Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Trae Young.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here is Young. Kicks to Jang. Hawks passing it around. Over Smith. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Goes up the baseline. Misses off the left iron. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.